Please prepare the train here at Wolverhampton before heading up to Birmingham. This is an empty train, so please do not board passengers. Okay, so first thing you need to do is turn the air conditioning off because there are no passengers. DRA off because the signal up ahead is clear. Press the key in, reverse it to neutral. Reset the AWS. Clear that. Clear TAS. Headlights have been preset with Lua scripting and we should be good to go. So ready for departure from Wolverhampton, so reverse it to forward, release the brake, power to notch 3. So departing Wolverhampton, the speed limit is 15 miles an hour and we have 13 miles to Birmingham New Street. This scenario is called 5 Bravo 37, 1330 Wolverhampton to Birmingham New Street. Starting at Wolverhampton, you're in charge of service 5 Bravo 37 to Birmingham New Street. Non-stop with your empty Class 390 North unit. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward scenario. Just going from Wolverhampton to Birmingham, empty stock. 170 going to Shrewsbury from Birmingham. So we are on the West Coast Main Line Missing Link Phase 3. So Phase 3 is extension from Phase 2, obviously. So Phase 3 extends northbound from Wigan to Preston with brand new Leyland and brand new station models. So we have a brand new Exton Vauxhall Lane, brand new Leyland and brand new Preston. So heading south, the line extends from Tanwell and Dudley to Birmingham New Street through Smethwick. So Smethwick, Gorton Bridge and Smethwick, 4th Street. And it is available from Alan Thomson Sim. And you have to be a subscriber to get it. Because this route is sub only. So accelerating up to 30, for the speed limit goes up to 75. By the way, in real life, service 5 Bravo 37, it didn't go via Smethwick, it went via Bescott. It's that when I was making the scenario, I didn't really read where it went. All I care about was it was going from Wolverhampton to Birmingham and not its actual route. So yeah, in real life this service didn't go through Smethwick, it went through Bescott, and I can't read, so. Speed limit is now 75. So we are in unit 392053 in the original Virgin livery. Looks really nice. Oh yeah, I should also say that this is part of the Major Worlds revamp pack for the 390, not the original Dovetail 390 that's discontinued. I mean, I could have got it at the end of 2019, but I didn't. So I'm using a reskin of the West Coast Main Line South 390. So stations between Wolverhampton and Birmingham Street, there are Culsley, Tipton, Dudley Port, Sedwell and Dudley, Smethwick Gorton Bridge, Smethwick Rolfe Street and Birmingham New Street. And we'll pass through all of them because this is an empty train with nobody on it, apart from the driver and maybe a few staff. So what do I think of Phase 3? I think Phase 3 is an amazing extension. I've driven in northbound section twice, once in the daytime and the other at night. And I've also driven this section, the southbound section, once in this scenario for testing. And I love the route to bits. ACS did a really good job with this. Oh, you want to follow behind a stopping passenger train. Because this section of the line, you have West Midlands trains, you have cross country, you have Avanti. Come on, frame rate. There we go. Because I think in the normal timetable, you have 2 cross country trains to Manchester, you have 1 Avanti train to Scotland, you have West Midlands trains from Birmingham to Wolverhampton, all stops, so you have a train from Birmingham to Liverpool. And you also have Birmingham to Shrewsbury, and you also have transport for Wales from Birmingham International to Aberystwyth. So yeah, it's a very busy double track line. Obviously because of Corona, service levels have decreased, so there aren't that many trains, but it is still busy. It says Cosley. Cosley. Cozy. Cosley. So if you want to drive the scenario for yourself, a link to ATS will be in the description, as well as a link to the route, which you have to be a subscriber to get. So to be a subscriber, you have to pay £30 to ATS, which lasts for the whole year. So 30 quid for a year, and you get this. It's an amazing deal. So with an ATS subscription, you get the West Coast Main Line Missing Link, you get the Leeds lines, so Doncaster to York via Leeds, and you also get the East Coast Main Line merge. So if you don't know what the East Coast Main Line merge is, it's pretty much the full run from King's Cross to Edinburgh. I think it's the longest route in TS. Yeah, I think Matt P said it couldn't be done, but Speedy P said, nah, it is. Or to be more memetic, hold my beer. So we've got a double yellow. So I can accelerate to about 40. Okay, next station will be Tipton. So yeah, the Measure Wells, it is a really nice reskin. And I don't know why the front pantograph is raised. Fucking catenary. There. Oh yeah, the sorry. The keyboard shortcut for the pantograph switch is U. So there's a little button down here. Pantograph section switch. So rear for auxiliary comp, well that is, and front. Even though because it's dovetail and there's glitches. Front means rear and rear means front. Sorry. That was Tipton. Next station will be Dudley Port. So by saying yellow, I think the next signal is at the end of Dudley Port Station. I think about 25 FPS. So it is a bit resource intensive. So the next signal is at the end of the platform. and it's yellows. This is Dudley Port. It makes you question how two stations are literally so close together. The next one is Sandwell and Dudley. This is where Phase 2 ended. But Phase 3, which was released, I think it was the end of last week. Last Saturday. I think it was Saturday the 19th of December 2020. Hey, green. So accelerate to 60 because the speed limit is going down to 60. I think it's as we pass through Sandwell and Dudley. So if you're going to play this for yourself, be very mindful of the signals. I think I prefer more like chasing yellow signals as opposed to like all greens. Because chasing yellows, it keeps you on your toes, even if it does slow you down considerably. Come on, frame rate. There we go, got it the second time. Got it the second time, the Imperial March. Goes da 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 da. Maybe you should like do a compilation of all the different Darth Vader or Imperial March tones. 158 to Aberystwyth. I'm pretty sure the units divide somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. Somewhere in Wales, where half the train goes towards Aberystwyth, and then the second half goes to Pwllheli. I'm pretty sure I just butchered the last name because it's Welsh. So the interior, it's pretty much exactly the same, and it even says Advanced US Coast, even though the livery is Virgin. I think it's... Maybe Measure Wells couldn't have done anything with the interior. Maybe the interior textures are like unchanged. Maybe like read only. So you can't change it. Only Dovetail can change it. What I'm confused by is why the repeater counts as its own signal. Because it shouldn't, because it's not a signal, it's a repeater for a signal. Oh, Voyager. And lag. Come on. Please, load. This is Sandwell and Dudley. Next station will be Smethwick Golden Bridge. So the next signal will be at danger. Because I assume the signal after that is the station, which the train in front is at, just picking up passengers. Come on, frame rate. Hopefully I should have a more capable PC in January when I finish upgrading with my new case and GPU and motherboard and RAM. So gently pulling up to this danger aspect. Hopefully the train should move soon. Also, I've also found that most signals on the approach to Birmingham are broken. So just has to tap them. Approved. Hopefully Pete will fix it. Oh, it's PDP 202 as is more commonly known as. So which one do I prefer, Virgin or Avanti? Well, the Virgin livery has been around a lot longer, so it's the most common livery that I would associate Pendo with. So I go with Virgin. It's much more iconic. I guess over the years, Avanti will grow on me as I see it more. Whatever the Avanti livery ends up looking like, because I think the one that comes with the West Coast Main Line South is what it will plan to look like, not what it actually looks like with the Voyager. Because at the moment, all the Voyagers are currently in ex-Virgin trains, so Virgin trains but without the logo. Apart from 221101, which is just plain white with the Avanti logo on it. So next thing you know is it dangerous, just slowly crawling up to it. I mean, I could just tab it while I'm on the move, but I think a more realistic approach would be to stop at it, call signal and then move. So yeah, originally it looks like, you might think it looks like from the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley, but it's actually the ATS OHD pack, which looks really nice. 350s to Liverpool. Approved. Oh yeah, we can now do a full run from Birmingham to Liverpool in a 350. That would take ages. Imagine how long it would take to make. Like, you have Birmingham, you have Stafford, you have stuff to put in Crewe, then you have all the way to Liverpool, Lime Street. It must take ages. And I would rather do it in a Pendo. Like, I wonder if there are any Avanti trains that go from London, Birmingham, Liverpool, or do they all go via Trent Valley? This is Smethwick Rolfe Street, last station before New Street. Yes, they did an amazing job with the stations. They look really nice. My only improvement would be to make them look more lifting, because I don't know about you, but the platforms, they look a bit too clean. As I was saying that, I can see some like moss on the platforms. Especially Leyland, because Leyland looks a bit too clean. Okay, we have about 3.5 miles to New Street, so we're due into platform 1. So on the far left. Hey, this one isn't broken. Hey, green. I haven't seen that in a while. So between Ross Street and New Street, the only interesting thing is Soho Depot, used by West Midlands trains. I think it stores 323s, 350s, some other units. Oh yeah, that feather shouldn't really be there, because we're not going left, going straight on. Empty train to Shrewsbury. Hopefully someone from ATS will see this video and try and make improvements. Like broken signals on the approach to New Street and that feather that we shouldn't have got. Come on, frame rate. So on the right is Soho Depot. Because we don't have a West Midlands 323, it was put in some 350s. I know we do have 223s, but they're all northern. I did read somewhere on Facebook that someone is making a drivable 323, but I think the project is kind of dead. I haven't heard anything about it in ages. So after this, the line joining from the left is from Bescott Stadium, with trains from Rugeley and Walsall. I think. I think that's the wrong way. That's what the map says. So it's Hunter Player. Yes, from Perry Bar. So I think the last one was signal yellow, which means this one will be danger. So gently pulling up to these danger aspects. I'm pretty sure this one is broken as well. Proved again. I get a calling signal. If you don't know what calling signal is, it's that little shunt signal with the two white lights. Some people call it a shunt signal, but I think its actual name is a call-on signal. Not call on, it's call on. So see Charlie, Alpha, Lima, Lima, then on. So I'm going to assume the next signal is a danger as well, until I can see otherwise. Also got a neutral section. So after this we'll head downwards into New Street through a tunnel. A very, very long, slow tunnel. 350 going to somewhere. Crew. Another danger aspect. Approved. Also going down in 1257 as we approach New Streets. I think Penlino has to be one of my favourite trains to drive, especially with the sound pack. So descending at 1265, so it is a very steep approach into New Street. I think every single signal into New Street is broken. Well, from Soho to New Street, anyway. Approved. So next signal is 0.3 miles away, and my guess is that this one is broken too. What time did you in? Was it like 50? Well, at least you get to see the route better, not just like flying through it at like 65. And that is green. So this tunnel goes all the way from here to New Street. So I'll just cut the video when I enter the tunnel and then resume as we enter New Street. Entering Birmingham New Street, the speed limit is 10 miles an hour and the loft above should load in now. Yeah, every time I've done that, so what's happened? Like you can see the road, but just as you pass by the road, the loft of the bridge just loads in, just pops into existence. So this is the brand new Birmingham New Street that dovetail updated on the West Coast Main Line South. It looks really good. Well, it's better than the original New Street. That looked like shite. So this is platform 1 at Birmingham New Street. So aiming to top of the end of the platform. So this is the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this run from Wolverhampton to Birmingham. Like the video if so inclined, subscribe for more trends and content, follow me on Twitter for future video updates, join my Discord, a link in the description where we talk about trains and TS and things. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. arriving into Birmingham New Street.